go. Thursday, the 13th of April. We are entering the Shenandoah National Park, baby. First, we gotta walk across the interstate. We're doing 22 miles today. We ended up with a 00 in Waynesboro. Surefoot had his plantar fasciitis really got aggravated the last few days walking all the rocks coming into Waynesboro. And so he went and saw a doctor yesterday and ended up getting a cortisone shot in his heel. He got some steroids, so he says he's ready to go today. So we feel lucky to be walking a day after he got his shot, but he said it feels much better, so we're going to see how we do. 22 miles into the Shenandoah National Park. Supposed to be a lot of wonderful views. A little easier stretch. A little less than 100 miles through the Shenandoahs. So still ups and downs, but not near as long. So here we go. Everybody went to a lot of effort to stack these rocks up along here. This is our trail we're on today.
And little did we know we
Park.
were lost at this very moment.
Although it's not a
Only about
manicured
a
trail,
quarter of a mile off trail.
it's much easier than what we've been on the last 100 miles or so probably. Seems like everything was rocks. So we've had some really nice trail today and a few rocks, but nothing major. So we are in the Shenandoahs, about 4 miles in today, into our 22-mile trek. There's the Shenandoah National Park tag on the back of Surefoot's backpack that we're required to carry all the way through the park. Lots of stacked rocks. Glad they're not on the trail. This is the communication tower in the background, and there's a whole crop of little seats around for people, I guess, to sit on. And then there's a little sign that says AT. Very cool. Here's our pine needle path we've been promised through Virginia. Yep, now it's back to rock. Let me tell you, the trails in the Shenandoahs are much better than what we've been getting. So we'll take this over the rocks any day. So wrapping up a 22-mile day. I think we're about 19 and a half miles in. Been a long, hot day, but the terrain's not been too bad. We have climbed quite a bit, but the ups are a lot shorter than what we're used to going over. So a lot more flats, and the downs are a little easier as well on the knees. So we're heading down right now. Got one more big climb, and we'll be done for the day. Have a good day. So we are headed down to get water just off trail a little bit. Bet we've drank almost a gallon of water today. It's been hot. As you can see, I'm looking like the real hiker trash that I am. Got my shirt unbuttoned, but it's been a hot one. But we're about almost 20 miles into our 22-mile hike today. So we are glad to be alive and loving the trail. Sorry about that. Yes, I'll come back to you, and Friday, April something. They all run together. Appalachian Trail, Shenandoah Mountains, or Shenandoah National Park. These are the kind of views. Thank you, Karen. You ain't scared of anything, are you? Hi, little one. Right here in the Shenandoahs. This one's not scared of nothing, but now the other one ran off, so this one's getting a little spooky, but right here, 15 feet off the trail. Right off the Skyline Drive Parkway. Appalachian Trail came right up. Over there. Walk through the parking lot. And we go back up there. Surefoot stretching. Here it is. The official 900-mile marker. Came from there, going past the 900. Surefoot drew the line there, heading that way. He's on up ahead of me. But there it is, 900 miles of the 2,198 miles of the Appalachian Trail. As my friend Subman says, yeehaw! Right off the Skyline Drive, way up here on the top. The wind's starting to blow. Absolutely beautiful. Town down there. No, it's not a town, but a community. Absolutely beautiful. We're about 2.5 miles from home tonight. Which is a shelter. 20 miles today. Little baby company. Well, here we are, April 14th, hiking in to Hilltop Hut. After 9 hours and 38 minutes, just a little over 20 miles hike today. We are in the Shenandoahs. Wasn't a super easy hike, but it wasn't too bad. So we're gonna see if we've got room in this shelter to sleep. I see somebody else up here. So hopefully there's not too many people in the shelter. I see a bear box and I see a shelter through there. Got some people hanging their bear bags. Looks like we got a few tenters back there. That's always a good sign because that means there's more room in the shelter. So, great day, long day, and we're home. Well, our goal today was 12 before 12, meaning 12 miles in before noon. There's Surefoot. It's 11:50. And we got in 13 miles. Nice work, Surefoot. Saturday, April 16th. We are leaving High Top Shelter. I don't think that's it, buddy. I think it's a Blue Blaze, isn't it?
And once again, I got us lost I told Surefoot to go
19
straight.
miles
We should
today.
have turned left,
Rain last night.
but we were only lost for about
Huge
100 yards this
thunderstorms.
time.
All that nasty stuff today, but we're hoping it holds off for a while. A little chilly, but not bad. Nothing like it has been out here, so I'd say it's in the mid to upper 40s. Anyway, got a climb coming out of here this morning, and downhill and then uphill and then downhill and then uphill. But I think all in all, today looks like a fairly easy day. Although we are doing almost 20 miles. So I did 20 yesterday, 22 the day before. We'll be ready for a break in 3 or 4 days, hopefully. Y'all have a good day. This is looking out over the Shenandoah Valley early on Saturday morning. Got an early start. We're going to chase the sunrise around the other corner, so hopefully we do go around the other corner because we can see it through the trees. Man, isn't that beautiful with the clouds and the fog down low. I'm blessed to be here. There's the sunrise. Not sure how good a view we're going to get. Looks like we're starting to go downhill, but we'll see if there's a better view around. Well, good morning, little deer. A couple of them right here off the trail. They're just kind of hanging out. Not too scared of humans, that's good. At least in the park it's good. There's no hunting. Hey buddy. No hunting in the park, I'm assuming. We're starting today. I don't know what day of the month it is, but it's Sunday. And we are headed 20 miles today into the Shenandoah National Park. This will be 80 miles when done today of the Shenandoah National Park. So we are definitely making good time getting through the Shenandoahs. Our feet hurt, our bodies are hurting a little bit, so we're gonna cut it back for a few days. And there you go. Sorry, I was zoomed in. We're gonna cut it back for a few days and do a couple 14-mile days. And it's a pretty view over there. Try to rest our feet up a little bit. And Surefoot's dealing with his plantar fasciitis. And my feet just hurt. Not any one particular place, they just hurt. So anyway, doing fine. Gonna be a nice day today, probably too warm. 85. Tomorrow's supposed to be 65. That's good hiking weather, so I'm gonna put my poles down on the ground and start hiking. Have a good day. Views for days this morning here in the Shenandoah National Park on the Appalachian Trail. Absolutely beautiful. Stayed at Open Arms last night with Allison Hostel. She is absolutely amazing. Now that's some rock cliffs right there. So just when you think you're out of the rocks, there's more rocks. Little ankle twisters. Not too bad today, but we've had several rocky spots. We're about 6 miles into our 20-mile day. These rocks slow you down a little bit. It's even worse when you're going downhill and hit all the rocks. So we're hoping for better trails later today. Beautiful rock formations. Kind of jetting out the side of the hill. Sorry about that. You just hope this doesn't fall. You're walking underneath it. Just my view right now on the Appalachian Trail in the Shenandoah National Park. Here's been our views a lot of the day here in Shenandoah National Park. First couple days, not so much, but today we're having a lot of views. Say hi, Surefoot.
Hi, Surefoot.
I got him. Here's probably the view of the day. About 15 miles into a 19-mile day. Maybe 19 and a half mile day. We're getting close. Monday, April 17th. We are on the Appalachian Trail in the Shenandoah National Park. We did 4 20-mile days for the first 80 miles. Today's just our short day, 16 miles if you call that a short day. But this is called a wayside. We are at Elk Wallow Camp Store, right on the Skyline Drive, about 1/10 of a mile blue blaze down off the Appalachian Trail. We are sitting here going to eat our lunch. We're eating our dessert first, Mom, sorry. Gonna have a little wrap. Surefoot's got a sandwich and he's eating his dessert first. Little mayonnaise for the extra calories. That's to go in my bag for a snack later. A couple things of cheese. Bet I'll get close to 1,000 calories in. Anyway, we are trucking along. We'll be out of the Shenandoahs real early tomorrow. Well, probably 8 miles tomorrow out of the Shenandoahs. I think we're doing a 12-mile day tomorrow into Mountain Home Hospital. Have a good day. Good morning. It's April 18th. Surefoot and I are starting our day. We're just starting a nice little mile day in the Mountain Home Hospital today. Today, here in just a few miles, we'll have walked the 104 miles of the Shenandoah National Park in 5 days. We did 4 20s. And a 16. That gives us 96. miles today. We're out of the Shenandoah, so quite an accomplishment. So we're going to take a short day today, 12 miles, head into the hostel. Take a short day tomorrow, do 8 miles for a Nero instead of a 0. And then we'll be heading towards Harper's Ferry. Well, here's something you don't see every day on the Appalachian Trail. Nice flat trail, no rocks. I was hoping to get a little bit more of this going through the Shenandoah National Park. It's 104 miles long. Although the Shenandoahs was much easier than the other terrain that we've been going over the, there's some 1 mile climbs, 2 mile climbs in Shenandoah, but we're used to going up 4 and 5 mile climbs. So in that aspect, the Shenandoah's was much easier trail, but the trail was still pretty rough and hard in sections. So now that we've got, I think we have 0.8 miles left of the 104 miles of the Shenandoah National Park, and we hit the best trail ever. So we're not complaining, we're enjoying it. We are feeling good. This is Tuesday, I believe. We will hit the 1,000 mile mark on Friday. So this is gonna be a big milestone, getting the Shenandoahs behind us. Sure has been some beautiful scenery. We've enjoyed every day out here. This officially gets us out of the Shenandoahs in 5 days and a couple hours. We did 420s, a 16, that's 96 miles. And then we did 6 miles this morning. The first 6 miles, we're going almost 20 today, but once we hit the 6 miles today, we'll be out of Shenandoahs, which is probably only 0.7 miles now. We're several miles into our day. Great day, good trail, hiking with good people up there. Life is good. That's funny, because I was just bragging about the wonderful trail we finally found. And now that we're out of the Shenandoahs, well, we're not quite officially out. We passed the registration box for the people headed southbound. But soon as we
Sorry,
pass that
I
box,
guess I
we
had
start
my
going
camera
downhill,
turned the wrong way.
and it's rocky and some steep rocks. Better stop recording here and put both my poles down to navigate this part. This is what is hiking at 3.2 miles an hour looks like with the rocks, and we're moving. We're trying to average 3 miles an hour for this 8 mile stretch. It'll be the end of a 20 mile day. So we are moving. Right now we have a 2.8 average and we're moving at 3.3 miles an hour. So you really gotta watch where you're putting your feet. It's like we got a better trail coming up. We've been in a little rock scrambling. It's kind of fun to scramble through those, but you really got to watch where you put your foot, and you twist an ankle pretty quick. As I just about tripped over a rock. That happens quite a bit. Good thing for toe guards on these shoes. Anyway, we are trucking along. So we've done the last 6 days maybe, we've done 5 20s and a 16. So when we finish today, the end of this day will be another 20 mile day. 116 miles for 6 days. That's covering some ground, my folks. We are out of the Shenandoahs, headed towards Harper's Ferry, and not long after Harper's Ferry will be the halfway point. Another milestone. We'll take a 0 tomorrow. We'll walk on Thursday, and we'll walk again on Friday. And just a little ways into Friday's walk, we'll hit 1,000 miles. So we're pretty excited about that. So got a good hiking partner, and we're covering some ground. Our bodies are holding up fairly well. All right, I better go catch Surefoot. He's moving.